Na, hello. Szia, hello. Hello, szia. Az a helyzet, hogy hát én ezt a játékot nem ismerem, hisz tegnap jött ki. Nyilvánvalóan fosni fogunk tőle, mert miért ne fosnánk tőle. Sziasztok, hello. Megérkeztem. Sziasztok. Na. Mindegy, én azt mondom nektek, ne húzzuk az időt, még ilyen csak késő van. Szevasz, cső. Hello. Nyomjátok meg a lájkot, iratkozzatok fel, meg minden ilyen hülyeség, amit szokás mondani, köszi. Köszi. Lássuk csak. Hát jó, de... Jaj, de... Az a baj, Lili, hogy te... kemény vagy, én meg nem. Érted? Settings, audio, streamer mode, on. Köszi. Cső. Hát minden maxon van. Hogyne. Rajtrancingot is kipróbáljuk rajta tracinggal. Az nagyon fontos a játék minőséghez amúgy. Martin Channels, cső, szia. Sziasztok, hello. Lol, mennyi új ember. Csak nem a játék miatt jöttetek. Érdekel valakit ez a játék? Látta valaki ezt a játékot, hogy mizu? Start. Nem is kell nehézségi fokozatot állítani, csak úgy belevágunk a közepébe. Apply. Ezt még nem látta állítólag, de hát aztán ki tudja. Ki tudja. De hogy free? Mi van manapság ingyen, de most őszintén? Cucu, erről ne beszéljünk már most. Szomorú, ennyit tudok rá mondani. Szomorú. Így várjál, nem halljátok a játékot. Bocsánat, intézem. 2 pillanat alatt. Elfelejtettem ráállítani itt a dolgokat.
Contenta che tu sia qui. Nessuno veniva più a trovarmi da anni ormai. Devo raccontarti la mia storia, lo so, ma non so da dove cominciare.
Megálltam a zenét.
Tante cose che... Dovrei iniziare dalla mia infanzia, ma di quel periodo ricordo così poco. Solo quell'estate, era il 29 mi sembra, quando fui mandata a stare dalla tata.
Cső, vajas kenyér, hello.
Tata, mi racconti la storia della dama bianca?
No, passerotto, non questa sera. Sta salendo la nebbia, vedi?
Sì,
Felirat
lo so che la
eltűnt.
dama uccide le giovani
Milyen
donne
felirat?
quando c'è la nebbia. Ma perché è così cattiva?
Vedi, Giulia, la sofferenza e la paura ci spingono
Ne
a fare
ijeszgessél,
cose
Barbie.
cattive, anche se non siamo veramente cattivi.
Come i soldati che uccidono gli altri soldati. Mi piace la dama, ho deciso, Tata. Poverina, soffre
Ha nem megy
così
3
tanto,
másodpercig a
però
felirat és
continua a
Barbie már
farmi paura,
befeje...
sai?
Mi ez
Io
már?
sarò presto una giovane donna.
Befesz.
E lei
Ja,
potrebbe uccidermi. Uccide
szép
anche chi
volt.
le vuole
Gratulálok,
bene.
Lili.
Certo che no.
Allora io mi sento più tranquilla. Io le voglio bene.
Az már volt
La
vajas
sua
kenyér.
mamma
Ha
è
RP-t
in
akarsz nézni, ott van
pericolo.
az előző
Marta è con la
stream.
mamma.
Menj és
Puoi
nézd
stare
vissza.
tranquilla. Ti mancano.
No,
Jó?
cioè, sì. Mi manca
Most
un po' come
horrorozunk.
Marta, ma con te sto così bene.
Ora dormi, passerotto. Si è fatto tardi.
Sì, Tata, dormo. Sognerò la dama. Era molto bella.
Era molto bella, sì, molto bella.
Allora io la sognerò bellissima. E io sarò bella. Bella come lei.
Tu sarai ancora più bella di lei.
Senti, Tata, visto che la dama non mi farà del male perché le voglio bene, e visto che tu non sei una giovane donna, mi potresti raccontare la sua storia anche se c'è la nebbia? Ti prego, dai.
Ki tudja, Vic.
promesso.
Meglátjuk.
Va bene, l'hai sempre vinta tu, piccola peste.
Hát mert te csak demót láttál, gondolom a demóban néztél bele valakinél.
Ogni volta che la sentivo era come nuova e mi stregava sempre di più. Tutte le sere le chiedevo di raccontarmela, anche se mi faceva paura. Ancora oggi mi sembra di ricordare ogni singolo giorno di quel periodo. Com'ero felice.
Un'antica leggenda racconta che i laghi della zona
Így kölyök vagyok.
sono abitati dallo spirito di una giovane donna, morta per mano
Már
dell'uomo
nem.
che amava.
Már nem vagyok admin. De most ne beszéljünk RP-ről, ameddig ez a játék megy, jó?
Aspettava l'incontro galante,
Majd
fissando
RP
il
közben beszéljünk
vecchio
RP-ről,
albero
meg
sulla piccola
ilyenekről.
isola del
Most
lago.
foglalkozunk a játékkal, srácok, jó? Akit érdekel, az nézze, dőljön hátra, meg ilyenek.
Il desiderio, le speranze.
Így
ad
van, vajas kenyér,
aspettarla
Steam-es.
c'era la morte, non l'amore.
Poverina però, non è giusto.
La vita non è giusta, tesoro, ma è la vita e dobbiamo imparare ad accettarla.
Ci proverò, però mi fa una rabbia. Leggi, Tata.
L'uomo, disperato, confessò di averla uccisa per gelosia.
Milyen mesekönyv ez te?
E fu impiccato sull'isoletta dello stesso lago in cui
Dehogy
aveva
ingyenes,
annegato.
pénzbe kerül. Azt hiszem valami 30 euró után? Vagy 25? A körül van Steamen.
Nonostante le lunghe ricerche, però, il corpo della ragazza non fu mai trovato. Da allora il suo spirito, conosciuto come la dama
Ami meg
bianca,
ingyenes, az szar,
vive
általában.
prigioniero nelle acque dei laghi,
Szóval ja.
disperandosi per la perdita dell'uomo che amava e che ancora ama. Quando si alza la
De milyen
nebbia,
feje van, ha
la
e...
dama può lasciare le acque dei laghi ed aggirarsi nei boschi, nella vana ricerca del suo amore. I cacciatori raccontano di sentire i lamenti di una donna durante le albe nebbiose. La dama esige la vita di una giovane donna, ogni qualvolta gli eventi risveglino in lei la memoria della triste notte in cui morì. Attraverso questa giovane vita che svanisce, per alcuni istanti la dama si libera del fardello del suo dolore.
Buonanotte, tata.
Buonanotte, amore mio.
Buonanotte! Ezt jegyezzük meg, tanultunk valami külföldi szót.
Passai dalla tata quasi 3 anni.
Buonanotte!
Poi tornai a casa e dimenticai
Buona.
rapidamente come si faceva ad essere felici. Fu dopo 15 anni, nel 44, che tornai a stare in quella casa e che... Stavo sistemando alcune macchine fotografiche nel bosco, vicino al lago. Un congegno che aveva costruito mio padre le faceva scattare dopo qualche minuto. Cercavo di fotografare gli animali, o qualsiasi altra cosa ci fosse in quel maledetto posto.
Hát gondolom maga a játék is spanyol, nem? Látok csak... Lehet hang... Language... Ja, már át van állítva, te hülye. English. Subtitle font size. Átállítottam angolra, nyugodjatok meg, jó? Azért van grafikája. Nem akarlak megsérteni. Japán? Hát nem tudom. German, Chinese. Chinese simp. Ez... A simp? Az mit jelent? Mert azt jelenti, amire gondolok? Én ezt a ray tracinget kiveszem, ez rohadtul leszívja az FPS-t, úgy érzem.
Reel off the film.
Igen.
Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film.
Hát valami olyasmi szerintem.
Put the new film in. Close the camera. Load the film. Activate the timer. Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus. There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is. What? Is that a person? I must help them. At the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
Így nekivetkőztünk.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms.
Nem is én fogok irányítani, mindig csak ilyen kattintásokat kell csináljak, meg ilyenek. Tehát reális irányításom nem lesz?
Dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate.
Ez a izé, a húga volt. A húgát találta meg a vízbe. Azt a...
I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead.
Hány évesek vagytok?
It's not possible. It's not true. There's no need to worry. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm. Martha is not dead. It's not possible. Martha, February 26th, 1923.
Is everything okay?
Are you hurt?
Mit akarok mondani? Tehát, mi van? Tehát úgy csinálom, mintha nem halt volna meg, de elvesz tőle mindent, hisz halott. Minden cuccot elvett tőle. Elvette izé a nyakláncát, mindjárt a ruháját is elveszi. Most mit kell csinálni?
What are you doing?
Go, Erik, run!
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that
Ja, hogy ők ikrek. Oh. Ugye nem arra fog kimenni a játék, hogy kiadjuk magunkat, Tehát, hogy... Érted? Tehát te vagy az, akit anyád utál, viszont eljátszod, hogy te az a csaj vagy a családban, akit anyád szeret. Geci, ez egyre betegebb lesz. Hát ne aludjál, Tamás, majd alszunk 2 óra múlva. Max 2 órás lesz a stream, nem több.
O Lord who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
Erik, did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
Én már olyat olvastam, hogy elfoglalták Ukrajnát, szóval vége a háborúnak, vagy mi a tökömnek.
I can't turn it off. We have to listen to the radio all of the time. Any news and announcements can be vital. July 17th, 1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family. July 17th, 1944. Our hearts are with you and we share your grief in the wake of... July 17th, 1944, Ministry of War.
Nem fogom mindenkinek a sajnálatát felolvasni.
An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me.
Hát számomra is.
There's no reason to use the phone right now. A telegraph box. I know how to use it. Daddy taught me. The only way people could tell Martha and me apart was by dressing differently. Even Mother couldn't tell us apart.
Az igen.
This painter was a friend of Grandpa's. I always loved his paintings. As a child, I used to look at them for hours. Mummy and Daddy. They are the epitome of wealth and elegance. But pain pays no heed to money and style.
Hát, a többség úgyis csak figyelemre vágyik, szóval tök mindegy. Aki ezeket kirakja.
Books, books and more books. In our villa there must be 10 times more than even here. Daddy must be devastated. He loves me. I messed up and now I have to watch him suffer my death. I can at least light the candles and let him find some comfort in sleep.
Iszik az öreg. Hát én is attól tartok, hogy mikor fog jönni jumpscare, mert ezek a játékok azt csinálják, hogy képesek hagyni téged játszani nyugodtan 1 órán keresztül. Aztán jönni fog hirtelen valami, ami leborít a székről. De amúgy ez a régi fajta szőnyeg, ez rohadtul tetszik. Ilyen volt nekünk is gyerekkoromban. A izén. A nappaliba. Hát most még nem ijesztő nyilván. Éhe.
Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is.
Egy olyan játék kéne, amihez adnak egy cuccot.
Is someone coming to get these damn flowers?
When Mummy asks for something, there's no escaping it.
Na hát tüsszentsek már, bazd meg,
Daddy, Mummy and my grandparents. It seems almost impossible that father is a soldier. Mother would have been more suitable if she wasn't a woman.
Ez a tipikus ilyen izé... szláv szőnyeg amúgy. Tudok futni? Aha. Menjünk muterkához. Nem tudtál volna átjönni az ajtón?
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Azt hova rakjam? Ja, hogy így. Aha. Á, nem, most ezzel játszunk, bocs.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Na, kezdődik.
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here, of all places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irene? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf, and for
Felem dumálhattok, ha egymás közt akartok erről dumálni, dumáljatok, hát nyugodtan.
Right time for this? Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems.
Ja.
It would have been better if
engem igazából Juliának hívnak. Így geci, bozd meg.
I'm the crazy one? Me? They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now?
Én ezek után már be sem merném vallani, hogy én vagyok igazából Julia, mert olyan idegesek lennének, hogy jaj. Gondolj bele, maga tudod, hogy ilyet csinálsz, hogy kiadod magad másnak egy tehát iker testvéred van, és kiadod magad annak, aki meghalt. Vagy na, aki él, vagy mi? Tehát érted, mire gondolok?
But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take
Tamás, mit akarsz a Krisztől? Haha, kis homikák.
We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia. I miss you.
Ez a grafika, megborít.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the carabinieri who immediately...
Így bemondták a rádióból halálesetet.
Mother didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her. At the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Hát amúgy igen. Szia, Adrian. Mi a fasz? Jó, igen, Márta. Has found. Hát de most... Hát az se, az biztos, Tamás, ebben igazad van. Adrian tölgyéki, azt a szia. Téged se láttalak még itt, vagy max nem emlékszek rád, szia. Így, bazd meg. Hogy besétált a vízre? Hát most mi van? Hát most merre menjek? Nem tudom, Tamás, nem ígérek semmit. Inkább. Írásban minden nap vagyok DC-n. Na, örülök akkor. Érezd jól magad, ha tudod. Itt fura ezt mondani, amikor horrort játszunk, de érezd jól magad. Nem fogok én ezért izét kapni? Strike-ot. Remélem, csak a núdok fognak. Még be van kapcsolva stream friendly, nem? Várjál. Streamer mód. Mondjuk az csak izére. Hát csak nem lesz bajtán. Az a legrosszabb, hogy én kell a kezemmel húzzam, vágjátok? Tehát az egeret kell fogjam. Mi a fasz? Úristen. De most... Majd a húga szedte le az arcát? Vagy mi?
It was just a dream. A horrible dream. That horrendous woman
Megvan.
in the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
Hú, bazd meg. Az ez... Hello.
This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now... Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul? This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened. Scary fairy
Adrian,
tale.
cső.
Everything seems to be scary lately. Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
Furán viselkedik az egér.
Martha's clothes.
Nincs itt az egérrel valami bad English, yes. Camera sensitivity.
Me wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
Oh. Most mi? Most ez a Mártáé, vagy most mi? Nem, pont ez az, hogy ha neki adjuk ki magunkat, akkor az ő ruháit kell felvenni.
Can I be Martha without her clothes? Mummy never wanted us to swap, so I don't know how she will take it.
Ja,
I could
nem.
wear Martha's clothes instead, in the other wardrobe.
Jó van, na. Legyen mondjuk ez az ing. Ing-fing. Hopp. Át is vedlettünk. Azt a... Odafigyelj. Csöcs. Be van zárva.
It's me with the nanny. Or maybe it was Martha. No one can remember. Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me and Lapo. I want to see him.
Ilyenkor meg olyan halk a játék, biztos ti is alig halljátok.
As soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together. The butterfly collection that Daddy made for me.
De vagány.
Nanny will be visiting me soon. I still like to have the books and games from when I was little with me.
Na.
I always keep my trinket box locked.
Jó, és nem tudom kibontani? Nincs nálam a saját trinket boxomnak a kulcsa?
Everything I need is always in my bag. The key to my trinket box. Here is my diary.
Mi az?
July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But
Chris,
that's
miről
okay.
beszélsz?
A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now.
Krisz, ne is beszéljünk erről inkább, szerintem.
July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the white lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that
no, ez durva, hogy ezen a játékon is, ezt leírta valaki egy papír, és be kellett szkennelni a játékba. Azt az írást, milyen szépen ír. Annyira nem olvasható, vagyis nehezen olvasható, de szép.
She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
Hát... Látod, elfelejtették. Kicsit lejjebb kapcsolom itt a dolgokat, mert... Érzi azért a gép, mert... Nem fasság, Krisz, nem fasság, csak... Ja, erre kell egy külön stream. Amikor ezekről beszélünk, szerintem.
I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
De hol van ennek a kulcsa? Vagy a táskája? Így de szép. Kimegyünk, mert muter szétver.
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
Errefele kell menni. Minden képet meg kell nézni.
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad. There's no shortage of paintings in our house. Mum is passionate about painting. As a child, when I spent those short years with the nanny, this was my room. It's locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room?
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes, yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera? Are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Julia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain
Pillanat.
All right, but let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
Ez így van. Végre elmentetek.
Mummy is right, though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them. Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates a possible political...
Szavasz Tamás, jó éjszakát!
Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth. Firm bulwark even in the skies. 159 aircraft of the Germanic defense shot down in 24 hours. Major Russian operation northwest of Jassy. Enemy convoy lost in the Mediterranean. 2 destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk. Julia Kay. Distressed but supported by faith. Irenei the mother, Erich the father, and Martha the sister sadly announced Julia's passing. The funeral will take place in La Romola, Thursday, July 20th at 9:30 p.m., departing from the property of the deceased. First improvements in food registration. Bread rations increased by 50. Brutal assassination in San Casciano.
Ezt már olvastuk. Jó, kész. Elolvastuk az újságot, felvesszük a...
Chocolate, a privilege for few people in these times. For Julia, to take more and more photos. Dad.
Na.
I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here. Bread, butter, jam and coffee. Martha's typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I'll have to adapt to her tastes, obviously. There might be birds around the little wall in front of the house. I always put crumbs on it for them.
Take a photo in the garden. Huszonhat. De mintha ma már kérdezted volna egyszer. Most azt tudom, mit csinálok. Közelebb lehet menni, vagy mi? Ha közelebb megyek, akkor meg elrepül a madár, nem? Na most. In focus.
Excellent. I've taken the picture. Now it's straight to the darkroom in the cellar to print it.
Éha.
Daddy recently became a general in the German army. He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone,
Rendes letérdel a gép a játéktól. Olyan grafikája van.
I can't allow myself to forget.
Dark room? De várj, ez hol lehet vajon? Az igen, ilyen nagy a pálya. Hát a live maga 2 órán keresztül fog tartani legalább. Dark room. És hol a dark room?
I liked watching Nanny as she cooked. I always picked up loads of techniques.
De mit van? Itt a...
We are so lucky. In these difficult times, pantries are empty and people are going hungry. But with a German general for a father, food is never scarce.
Hopp, itt a dark room.
Daddy set up his darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion. I'm allowed to use the darkroom when I want to. Daddy had this device brought here last week. It's old, but still works. He has always loved everything technological.
Na.
There are 3 baths when developing photos. The development bath, then the first rinse, and then the fixing bath. The second rinse is done directly in the sink afterwards.
Aha. Hoppá. Happy vagyok. Azt a kurva.
Not a bad photograph. It seems that the camera works perfectly. Now I can take a self-timed photo for Martha's frame.
Ez de menő amúgy. Na, kész vagyunk, felmegyünk a szobába. Mi ez a vérfolt?
Our wine. Daddy is so proud of it. Mummy's medicine. Will they do her any good? This fabric is not new to me, yet I do not think I have ever seen it in the house. These could be of use to me.
Ez így van. Sose lehet tudni, hogy kit kell
Mummy's
leszúrni.
sewing machine. She learnt how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking. Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered on June 5th, 1944. In the event of an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this red fabric? It's not been mentioned. Could this also be one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
Ez micsoda? Ja, tudok magamról fotót készíteni.
Camera is set up with the self-timer.
Baszki, kiderül, hogy a kép mi ez akadás, bazd meg?
These workbenches fascinate me. I would love to learn carpentry. This is where Nanny's husband made my dolls. The puppets I used to play with were made here. I never knew that when I was a child. They always told me that a fairy brought them. I didn't really believe them, but it was nice to think that.
Ó, azt a... Ilyennel facsartam ki a nagy szőlőket. De miért nem tudom felvenni a kamerát? Baszki, ezek az akadások amúgy miért vannak, nem is értem. Valamit itt elállítottam, vagy mi? Ott én csináltam valami hülyeséget, mert ki más csinálta volna. Furcsa nekem. Ez nagyon rossz. Ezt miért csinálja? Hát ezt nem értem. Látszik, hogy most jött ki a játék, az minden baj van vele. Nyomtassuk ki a képet.
It's always a thrill to develop a photo. You can't see anything at first, yet something invisible is captured on the black film. A kind of ghost. That invisible breath then returns to reveal the reality from which it was torn. There are those who say that photography steals the soul or captures it. That's why they used to photograph the dead. But nowadays, almost nobody does it anymore. Even if it's just a delusion, I want to photograph Martha. I want to have a small reflection of who she was with me. But I have to do it secretly or they'll think I'm crazy.
Még piszkálja az ujjával a fadarabot is. Annak is milyen hangja van már. Azt a... Így, de jó bige vagyok.
No one was ever able to tell us apart. But I never had the slightest
Azt a de szép csaj. Nem?
Strange how what identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone. I was obsessively thinking about Martha and what had happened, but suddenly a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening, the image becomes more and more faded. Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister? I had always envied
Ki fog derülni, hogy én öltem meg a hugomat, baszki, a játék végére.
I experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts. I decided to go straight to the lake to retrieve the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure. But deep down, I kept hoping they would confirm my fading memory.
Na.
Of course the door is locked. The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study. We live in fear now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death. So this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me up.
És most mik a dolgaink? Geci, ez micsoda? Erre. Geci, mi ez az egérmozgás, bazd meg? 4-et. Mi ez? Lol. Tuti, most fog történni valami ijesztő. De geci, ez az egérmozgás, gyerekek, mi a baj a játéknak? Itt jöttem fel. Hol a halott? Ja, itt jöttem ki, igen.
Here's the camera flash. Now I can photograph Martha even in the dark.
Aha.
Daddy's stuff. War maps. I've heard everything will play out on this new defensive line.
Itt a kulcs. Nem néztem meg mindent, vagy mi van? Megnéztem mindent, érted? Nehogy már. Így geci, bazd meg, de megijedtem. Ott a fater. Ki a faszom alszik itt az ágyba? Gyerekek, ez az egérmozgás, ez mi? Egy picit húzom meg az egeret, az felugrik a picsába. De hol van a test? Itt a szobánk. Ugye kijöttem. Hát hol a gyászban van? Ha itt leszné. Ott van, bazd meg. Adjustments. Focus.
Done. It would be nice to have you always by my side, even if it's just a picture.
Igen. megcsinál... Mi a fasz? Megcsinálok a... Mi a fasz? Hülye ez a játék? Elmíg megcsinálok a képet. De hol tudjuk megcsinálni a képet amúgy? Eltévedtem. Ez mi ez?
July 18th. Everything has changed. I feel like a different person. The best.
Jó, nem most olvasunk. Mert dolgunk van. A kibaszott képet kéne előhívni. Azt sem tudom, hol vagyok feljel. Ja, itt van. A pincébe, ugye? Hogyha engedné a játék. Jó estét. Kicsit sötét van. Lássuk. Mindig spavnolódik oda egy izé lap. Na. Hopp. Aztán.
Photograph is both the present and the past. Like a dead body. I don't know what I'm expecting. Maybe it's silly to think you can capture the soul of someone who has died.
Az közben ott lesz a képen. Nézd meg. Ott lesz a képen a szellem.
Her face can no longer tell me if what happened was my fault. I should have known that already. All I can do is head to the lake and get those rolls.
Azt hiszem lesz rajta szellemhe. Ez mi ez?
A lens and a roll of infrared film. They can photograph what the naked eye cannot see.
Aha. Az jó.
Orange filter. When there is fog, it improves the image by giving it some contrast.
Hát,
Blue filter.
kellemetlen.
Ideal for indoor photos. With this lens,
Nem
I can
szeretek
shoot
erről
very
beszélni
close up.
sajnos. Ez egy ilyen fotószimulátor játék amúgy. Vagy mi? Janyád, de sötét van. Kurva élet. Hello. Na menjünk ki. Nem olyan normálisak, hogy kimegyünk ilyenkor, de hát most na. Nem is arról vagyunk híresek, ugyebár. Hogy normálisak vagyunk. Baszta. Nem tudjuk becsukni? Hát ne hagyjuk már nyitva. Szemtelenség. Ez ilyen nagy lámpa. Na ez az. Ezt már szeretem. Ezt merre induljak? Azt tudom, merre kéne indulni. Hol a lég? Na jó. Amerre néz az arcom, arra kell menni. Jesus Christ, ez para. Ide be tudunk menni? Nem mi? Ezt nem tudom, miért viselkedik így az egér amúgy. Kifejezetten idegesítő. Nem kell vibration. Időn amiatt volt. Fé, bazd meg. Hogyha... Hát nem. Nem számít. Hűt, ezt a DLSS-t én kikapcsolom. Oh. Ocean Blur jöhet. Ez is. Köszi. Ez de menő így. Azt a... Én mondjuk ez így nem menő. Most merre megyek? Jó fele megyek? Állítólag jó fele megyek. Hát ez már rosszul kezdődik.
I love the night, but this night scares me. In the dark, I can feel all the harm I've caused. It's getting closer with each step. I feel it brushing up against me like a cold wind.
Balra megyünk.
I hurt Martha. The closer I get to the lake, the more certain I am of this. How could it not be? I killed her to steal the love that everyone felt for her but didn't feel for me. How could I have done such a thing?
Mi a fasz? Menj innen! Menj már innen! De ezt miért csinálja, geci? Mi ez? Ez szörnyű, hogy így beakad. Nézd meg, pont amit kell nézek, az akad be. Fókusz.
German soldiers. Daddy ordered patrols to be carried out near the house, but how could they have lost a helmet? God only knows.
Szia Skyfall, igen, szeretlek, szia, hogy vagy? Jó, fele haladunk. Ide benézek. Hülye kurva anyjád, de hülye madár. Na itt mi van? Semmi? Nem lehet átvágni. Azért elég realisztikus a játék, he.
Oh no! Damn lamp! Luckily I still have my lighter with me.
Mi a fasz? Te hülye!
The cameras are somewhere around here. Two cameras left.
New skin unlocked? És ezt hogy tudom használni, a skint? Bazd meg, kussolj már, hülye madár. Ezt miért csinálja, gyerekek? Ezt nem értem. Várjatok már, tudom, hogy ez most kiránt titeket a izéből, az élvezetből. Martha is dead. Mose. Problem. Lássuk. Hát nincs semmi ilyesmi, jó van. Kurvára idegesítő pedig, amit csinál. Várjátok csak. Unítom az OBS-t. Itt is vagyok. Elnézést. I am here. Kimászkál itt, hello. Jó, ez az útcsó, mert mindkettő a partnál van. Hagyjál! Úgyse nézek hátra, rohadjak meg. Az egy piros anyag.
A shred of fabric here in the woods. How strange. Let's take a photo of it. One more camera to collect.
Kurva.
How could it have ended up here? It looks familiar.
Kiderül, hogy mondjuk az anyukája csinált valami hülyeséget, nem? Ki más jött volna ide ki a izével? Piros fabrikkal. Mennyi kamera he? Ezek tele vannak pénzzel.
That's it. I've got them all. These films are going to help me understand what happened. Now I should rush home to develop them.
Így van. Rás főleg, azt úgy berásolunk, hogy... Az micsoda? Egyre több a zaj. Itt tuti baj lesz mindjárt. Ne bántsatok. Szeretlek. Így tuti lesz valami, már érzem, már jön. Így, te kurva. Mi a fasz? Mi a fasz? Engedj már el, hülye vagy? Mi az anyának? Le volt tépve az arca. Így ne nézzünk hátra, én is azt mondom. Rossz irányba jöttem. Így az anyádat. Mi most hol vagyunk? Ja, most kisgyerekként vagyok itt. Így az, ez csak csinálja, he. Most mit kell csináljak? Én most baba vagyok? Vagy most mi van? Azt a rohadt.
Oh, yet another nightmare.
Véres a
She entered my dreams
pina.
once more. Maybe she wants to talk to me.
Megjött
What am I
neki?
saying? Fairy tales coming true. Yet I feel... No, these are the thoughts of a crazy person, and I'm not crazy.
Oh, jetzt. Was?
Oh, damn it, what's all this blood? I'm not due yet, and there's a lot more than usual. What's happening to me? Am I going to be joining Martha sooner than I thought? I have to wash up and do what needs to be done. If I'm sick, I have little time. The truth awaits me. It must be hidden within those rolls.
Jó, és... Összesen gyűjtöttük amúgy a izéket, vagy mi? A rólokat?
What am I thinking? I would stain my clothes with blood.
Hát jó, és akkor most mit kell csináljak? Fürödni, vagy mi?
What am I thinking? I would stain my clothes with blood.
Hát jó van. Ez hol kell itt mosakodni?
.25 ISO film. When the sun is high in the sky, it's perfect. General Edict K. New rules on curfew and women's behavior. German command of S. Vincenzo Arturi. Telephone number 1185.
Aha. Hol itt a fürdőszoba? Ez elég fancy kájha.
Well, if I think I can go out in this state, maybe I am actually going crazy.
Jó, ott van né. Jó van. Látom már. Fürdjél le. Mi van?
That's better. But I still don't understand all of that blood. That's never happened to me before. But I'm not going to tell my doctor. Otherwise he'll make me stay in bed and rest.
Jó, és akkor... Átöltözhetek most már? Köszi.
It's very rude, but I could pick up the phone and listen to their conversation.
How are you doing today, Rennie?
I'm worried, Father. Very worried. We found more partisan tracks in the woods, right next to the house. That Lapo, I suspect he may be involved in the death of...
No, please don't say that. It's not possible. I know the boy and I don't...
Father, Anything is possible in these dark times. Anything. That boy didn't even come to say goodbye to Julia. Didn't they love each other dearly?
He must be terribly scared, and Julia always used to say that.
Yeah, sure, she used to say they were just friends, but you know too, right? Friends are not supposed to do such things, Father. Or are they? But anyway, you're defending them both. You, my husband, and even the nanny, who, deep down, is a good woman.
The nanny. I believe the nanny is the one who hurt Julia. With her evil passion for those cards. They are cursed things. I hope you made them disappear.
Of course. I keep them safe in my room. Anyway, you must forgive me, Father. I have to go. They've come to pick me up. Have a good day.
You too.
Lapo's involved in Martha's death. My mother is losing her mind again. How could anyone even imagine such nonsense? And Donatello, he is a great friend, but what a weird...
Na milyen? Ja, el kell olvasni az
Those
újságokat.
cards are just a game, but most importantly, they're mine. Why on earth did they take them from me?
Hol a konyha? Na. Itt a konyha. Meg az újság.
The superior commander of the German Federal Armed Forces announces 1. Whoever is in possession of weapons or explosives not reported to the German headquarters will be shot. 2. Whoever harbors bandits and or protects them and provides them with clothing and or weapons will be shot. 3. Whoever is aware of the existence of any rebel groups or even lone rebels without reporting them will be shot.
Az igen.
Fighting in Normandy. Victorious Germanic counterattack on the road from Perriers to Carentan. Pont Heber reconquered north of Saint-Lô. Many US losses caused by the flying bomb action. War rages on the Eastern Front. An attack launched by the Soviets after hours of cannonade. The fight on this front has been going on for a long time. Italian workers in Germany. The following rules are in place for workers who voluntarily work in Germany. A commitment of a maximum period of 1 year before returning to Italy.
Ennyi volt a mai újság. Elolvastuk. Na, előhívjuk a filmeket, én azt mondom. De hány napig lesz itt a csaj amúgy?
What the hell? For a moment I thought I saw... No, that's not possible. It must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
Égeti. Kezdünk bekattanni. Nem, mint hogy eddig normálisak lettünk volna, de most már még úgyse. Hányszor hiszem arra a bábúra mindig azt, hogy valaki van itt. Új lencsék. Ez a vérfolt, ez fura nekem.
Red filter for super high contrast photos. With this lens, everything gets bigger. This lens increases the framed area. It allows me to fit more into the image.
Az jó.
I have to be careful and keep the volume down as I listen. I must go unnoticed. I am meant to be deaf after all.
Ready? Julia? You ready?
Sure, Daddy. I'm good to start.
I've already started recording.
Oh, no, my voice will sound awful.
No way, come on. Didn't you want to study singing anyway?
No, I was young and stupid when
Ja, hogy én süket vagyok normális esetben.
Go.
Így süket vagyok.
Oh, how nice. It's the rehearsal for last week's concert. I never heard the
Most lett volna egy copyright
I was
zene.
right. My voice is awful.
Csak ki lett kapcsolva. Ott felülírja.
Anyway, it's
Music
time I
disabled,
developed these film roles.
stream mode
I
enabled.
can't wait any longer. I wish I could just stop time.
Azt a mennyi filmünk van? Na.
These images could change everything. I cannot bear the fact that I may have hurt Martha. I would rather die. Damn my head and these memory lapses. It's such a pain not remembering. It's like getting lost inside yourself.
Ah. Na. Bam. Expose the paper. Érdekes, hogy... Hát én nagyon nagy fotós vagyok, aztán az biztos. Annyira fotós vagyok, megőrülsz.
Here I was running toward the pier, just as I remember.
Igen. Na, a filmek sosem fogynak el ott jobb oldalt lent, ez tök jó. Végtelen mennyiségű van. Ja, hát... Ja. Ebbe igazad van. Majd furcsaságot kéne felfedezni, nem? Na. Ezt nem hisz... Na, ez az. Na, lássuk. Valahol kéne legyen egy szellem? Vagy mi? Mi ennek a lényege? Na.
I'm carrying Martha to shore. I'm trying to save her. My memories, although fuzzy, do match reality. I feel a little better. Now I can find out who really hurt Martha. Maybe I should meet with the White Lady. She might be able to tell me something. Is this crazy talk? Yes, definitely. But what's normal about
Hát magadba
anything?
beszélsz, bazd meg 10 perce, persze egy crazy talk. Ha magába beszél a csaj, vágod, azt megkérdezi, hogy normális-e. Hát nem vagy normális csajszi. Kurvára nem. Kattant bige vagy. Ezt még kinyomtatjuk. Mióta megy a stream amúgy? Valaki írja már be azt a csodálatos parancsot. Azt majd holnap folytatjuk, ha eltelt 2 óra a streamből. Né.
Yes, I've undressed and I'm about to dive in. This matches my memory.
Na. Valaki írja már be, hogy felkiáltójel Uptime. Mik a következő dolgaink? Current room. Current room. Ígeti. A szerencsétlen csajnak mi szól halálába? Ó, lassan 2 óra lesz, azt a... De hol vannak az... Ezt miért csinálja, geci? Én nem értem. A szüleimnek a szobája. Idefent. Ilyen nagy puskák.
Dear Mother, this is hard, but I have something to tell you. I found out that Julia is pregnant. Go to the lake tomorrow morning at 7 and watch her as she bathes. You'll see that her tummy is growing. Martha. What? I'm not pregnant. Why is everything becoming even more confusing? I'm searching for an explanation, but instead I'm left with more questions.
Hát ebből baj lesz, még terhesek is vagyunk. Így aztán kurva nehéz ezt titokban tartani, hogy ki vagyok én valójában.
Here are my cards. Nanny and I always used to play with them. She would predict my future and I pretended to predict hers. The future was always good for everyone. Maybe when she read them, she saw my true future which she hid from me. Or more likely, these cards are actually just a stupid game to reassure and deceive oneself with. But deceiving oneself is sometimes necessary. How can we live happily otherwise?
Hát ez aztán.
Romola, 15th of July 1944. Dear Mrs. Irene, I'm writing to let you know that all is well here at the villa.
Irene.
Thank you for being so considerate and caring. I apologize for the simplicity of the housing you were forced to live in. I also locked the room where the little one used to stay as requested. I've left you the key. It is the one with the pink keyring. Try to stay safe. Best regards, Nanny. Why on earth did Mummy have that door locked? It was my room. What is she trying to hide? pervertin again. I feel like these pills do nothing other than agitate her.
Mit nézzünk még meg?
This is Mummy's jewelry. She wears them every day. Even though Daddy says it's impractical and dangerous to show signs of wealth these days. As usual, she doesn't want to listen to reason and ends up arguing with Daddy until he goes to play war, as she says.
Domix, cső. Mindent megnéztünk, amit lehetett a fegyveren kívül. Ja, fegyver.
There are more and more weapons around, and everyone is scared after what happened.
Na mindig a tarot card megvan. Kulcsokat is kéne keresni, mindent kell keresni egyszerre, bazd meg. Azt se tudja az ember, mit csináljon először.
The solution is still far away. I must be patient and wise. But luck is not on my side, unfortunately.
Most a kártyákkal is tudunk kikeverni a sorsunkat. Nagyon jó. És most kikeverem még egy.
Only one divination per day.
Ja, aha. Hát nem tudom akárhányszor csinálni. Ez nem olyan, mint egy csecsemő egy a morban, vagy a hasban, bocsánat. Mit fest az anyuka? Giuliának a gyerekét?
The radio needs to be kept on at all times these days. It can save your life knowing things on time, especially before they happen.
Ez még mindig nem mutat semmit amúgy. Csak úgy van. Hol keresem a kulcsokat amúgy? És én ha tartanék kulcsot valahol...
Nets for catching butterflies, poor creatures.
Akkor a házban tartanám.
She leaves them everywhere. I think she's having too many and too often.
Na, hát figyeljetek. Mára itt ennyi lesz. És nem mára, hanem még holnap folytatjuk, vagyis nem sokára. Az a lényeg, hogy nem sokára folytatjuk. Köszönöm szépen a figyelmet. Holnap, jó? Holnap ugyanígy este. Ilyen elalvás előtt, ez pont jó ilyen altatónak, ha belegondoltok. Pont jó. Pont beleillik az ember környezetébe. Na, jó éjszakát kívánok mindenkinek, remélem tetszett eddig a játék, és holnap visszajöttek, hogy nézzük tovább együtt. Ha meg nem tetszett, akkor nem tudok ezzel mit kezdeni. Akkor is gyertek visszanézni. Na, jó éjszakát, sziasztok, hello! Hello! Hello!